Alright, so check it out. In this video, I'm going to talk about what I've been talking about, and that's my opinion, my theory, and an analysis of TikTok and other videos that post propaganda. So we're going to start it off like this. What you people are doing, this glitch in the matrix, right? This so-called glitch in the matrix that everybody keeps talking about. You are making people paranoid for the last time. All right. I'm not talking about UFO videos. I'm not talking about what else? Creepy paranormal TikTok videos where you got supposed CGI ghosts and you got voices yelling names and stuff like that. I'm not talking about skinwalkers. I'm not talking about that specific type of thing. I'm going to show you something right now. So if we take that angle of paranormal activity, such as ghosts and skinwalkers, and then we have something that's more real that we see that you can, categorize as paranormal, and you're calling it glitch in the matrix, whether it's extra shadows, whether it's 6 or 7 moons and 12 and 15 suns. That's the propaganda, that shit right there. The firmament, if the earth is flat or if it's round, it snowed in the summer. That right there is way different than ghosts. What you're doing right now is you're making everybody scared because there's a fucking tree outside. All right? There's not a ghost with a white face and red eyes in everybody's house. There's trees outside every fucking way. So if you're saying that there's light being shown or a shadow shown and you can't trace it, and you still haven't recognized and addressed the fact that there is a reflection or a mirror effect in the world, and you're that blind and you just keep frightening everybody, that's very annoying, and that's a problem. That could make a migrant or an alien grab a bird, grab a cat, grab a dog, and eat them. Okay? That's the really shit I'm gonna ever tell you, because you're going against everything we learned in school. We were taken from our parents, and we had to be taken from our parents. It was illegal to keep us out, and we was taught these things. And you're taking everything we were taught, and you're saying, it's wrong, and this is that, and this, and all a whole bunch of other misinformation. However, if you make an argument about a ghost or something like that, it's not on the same level of freakishness, because the realization. Okay, so you have a handful or 2 handful of people that might see a spirit or paranormal energy, right? It happens. That happens. So when they share their story all in the same light. However, if you're outside alone, filming something that's crazy outside, not in a house, outside, and it's involving, I guess you want to call it God, such as trees, such as the sun, such as the mountain, and all of that, that's a little that's a little pricey. So that leads into another argument, because it always makes another step in the connection for a different type of propaganda. So everybody else is mad and upset and scared that they said that they found a castle outside of Antarctica, and that's what the government is hiding. So supposedly the government is hiding like this icicle castle, a castle like a palace, right? And it's in a it's behind a frozen barrier. So therefore, there's a barrier from us, and it's temperature. And everything that you're blaming, guys, like on weather, calling glitch in the matrix, reverts to temperature. Even paranormal activity, such as spirits and ghosts and stuff like that, that goes hand in hand with temperature. You're still not understanding positive and negative energy and the magic, the equal that happens when certain things happen. That's just what it is. So back to this mansion, this palace, this castle, this icicle castle, right? It's in a boundary of where we can go. So therefore, there's another race of aliens. This is what goes hand in hand with what you're saying. And think about what I told you about CERN and how they're trying to tap into another dimension. So by you saying that there's a glitch in this matrix, right? You're saying that the dimension that we're wondering about has some type of effect on the now living, on what we live in right now. That's what you're saying. So to go back to this icicle castle, this mansion, this palace, right? It's a castle, like for a king, who supposedly is live in this castle, this icicle castle that's in Antarctica, and it's supposed to be a barrier. It's supposed to be Satan the devil. All right, and I'm being honest. This was something. This was something a long time ago that I didn't think that was gonna come out on TikTok and be presented in a headlined uh on TikTok. I thought they was gonna keep this a secret. I knew about the giant head. You know how they got certain body parts and organs, and I was talking about salt petrified salt states, and they found certain salt petrified things, and they collected certain stuff and certain stuff they didn't collect. So they had supposedly found this castle. It has a barrier, right, and it crosses to our planet, and our planet is the one that has the mist, the polar, the ice on the barrier, and it's gas. So it's a different type of cold and it's a different type of freeze. So if you look at planets, you look certain planets is really, really cold, and maybe structures can be formed somehow through the cold. Catastrophic, an earthquake or anything in a cold planet, it can make a structure or something that looks like a structure. A destruction can make a structure, an infrastructure looking thing. It doesn't matter. Even if it's flat, right? Say if it's a flat planet, it's a frozen flat planet, right? Just a whole bunch of icicles. And something underground in the planet happens and there's an eruption. Now it looks like a miracle. It looks it's different. It probably could look like a cave. Then again, it could look like a person. Then again, it look like a board game or something, or it could look like a jug or a cup, or a huge cup or something. It's always your parador. What is it called? Paradolia. It's always that. They had supposedly have found this castle, right? And it's supposed to be the devil is supposed to be he lives there. All right, the castle is not melting. That planet, just like how Antarctica is always frozen, that's how it is. It's always frozen. We see it plain, but if we look at it in a cartoony way, it's kind of impossible. So it blinds us. If we look at a cartoon and the cartoon is depicted the way I just drawn it out to you, so we have a real life cartoon. Say if we look at The Simpsons and they're in their house, and then all of a sudden the light flickers, and now they're on fire, but they're still alive. Okay, you see how they trying to portray a realm. It's a figurative speaking. It's a descriptive detail. Okay, They're not really talking about the people are on fire, but it's symbolic to something. So a lot of people take education and you blind yourself because you try to be correct too much. Okay? So you're scaring the shit out of people. Now that they think that there's a glitch in the matrix, the realm that we see, that we die, that we go into is controlled by Shiva, right? And now Antarctica has supposedly collided with planet Earth and they're stuck. So since somebody is stuck here with the Indian looking people, which is all of us, they're teaching us something, and we're kind of believing it and we're kind of not. So if you want to say Antarctica was its own planet and it stuck the planet Earth, you could kind of say that, okay? And they're trying to say gravity exists and that's why it's stuck together so perfectly. That's why the collide happened. That's why if you put a piece of clay into a bigger piece of clay and then you boil it up, it becomes just a bigger piece of clay. So I guess the technology and education that's trying to be portrayed to us is the truth, but it's backfiring because of our dislike and our uncomfort in life. For a lot of people, for most that's in a lower class and a middle class, to a degree. You know what I'm saying? The upper people, I guess, whatever they are, elites if you want to call them, they suffer also. I make it my business to know that. Okay? So, a cold planet intercepted with a regular or Earth planet. That's what it is. Earth is land. Okay? Earth is land. Believe that. Maybe it's stuck together. So now people want to shoot Trump. They want to knock his shit off for the second time. I'm just saying. You're living for what? You're going to keep teaching this shit and you're going to keep teaching rebellion. You keep teaching bullying. Right? And then the UFO comes out. And people go upstairs separately. They go upstairs separately and they analyze what they seen. And then for some reason, they analyze their life. Because you've seen a UFO in your life. So some people want to just go click clack and go shoot at Trump. Now I don't know if it's a buzzer, a bell, or alarm, but I can see why TikTok has a bounty on their head, and you still cannot get rid of it. You have to realize that we have the dark web. The dark web is basically something that's worse than TikTok. Is it a righteous move, a justifiable move for a war to break out to prove to citizens in other foreign countries that violence is necessary, especially against the United States? Look at that shit. Trump just got shot. Okay? So Trump is racist because he likes black people. I don't think he favors the Indians and the Hispanics too much. And that pisses the white people off. I'm just saying. So you won that argument. Okay? You won that argument 100%. Now you have to look where it's going, what's happening above. In the sky, it's pages. Those are pages in the sky. There's a new day. That's a new page in your life. A new sky. Just turn the page over. Right? A new chapter is your birthday. Look at it like that. Now, I don't know why people hate Gervonta so much. Right? I just don't know. I've watched our boxing content and I just can't take this shit no more. I can't. So he wore a cross after having his shahada. The Muslims already said to the Christians, we are still on a journey. So you have to teach us something. Because you said we came from you. Exactly, the Christians said. Christianity was here first. The Muslims asked a question. Where is the devil in Hindu? Because they was here before you. So the Muslims is still looking for something. Because you were right. Certain books, like the Quran, certain books were tampered with. Just like the Jewish book, the Torah, the Judaism book. That joint was tampered with. It's all the same liturgy, just like the Bible, right? For what we know. But it's broken apart. Some things is changed, so therefore it's tarnished for life. We do not have the original instructions. We don't have original instructions. One full original instructions. We just don't. So as we're going on a path, and we're looking for a devil now, there's a devil. We don't know if it's an animal, or if it's a red human with horns out his head. We don't know what it is. So we still alive. So you got people blacking out for politics, for religion, for their kids, for their family. All of that. I'm saying. If Kamala loses, listen, she becomes a terrorist. I mean, come on. That's obvious. Nobody in New York knew it. Just like nobody in New York knew when y'all was raping DDG, he was actually a celebrity already, just not shown in New York. And it looked like it was done on purpose. To New York. All it takes is for a child to come home to his mother and father, and the mother and father go complain to the police. Well, this happened in New York. We want to know something because we know people in New York. And cops is dirty. They take money and everything. This is what it's about. Do you want the cops to come, or you want the army to come protect you? This is it. Honestly, people in the hood, people from the minority group, y'all really want to kill Trump? Who out here in the projects, who black out here is thinking about going to kill Donald Trump? Who? He's our only fucking hope. Even if he's racist towards the Indian and Spanish people, he still is their only hope. Because the Spanish and Indian people, you're just gonna get overruled by the other Spanish and Indian people. That's way more exotic and savage than y'all niggas. Y'all been racist y'all whole time here, and now your kind is about to come over here, and y'all ain't have our back, so we just gonna run in the crib. I got the gun, why shoot for you? I might as well put the nigga down. I'm in the gang. I had no other choice. I've been putting a fucking gang ever since I was a little kid. There was nothing I could do. That shit is funny. How it's really caving in quickly. That shit is too quick. I'm just saying, watch what you make. Trees is starting to move. I'd rather see a black or white flash than to see a fucking tree move. Like, you know? I'd rather see, what's his nigga name? The Sasquatch? I'd rather see him than a fucking tree move or laugh on his own. You feel me? Like, no. I'd rather see Bigfoot than just to see the tree just start moving and shit. You gotta look at what y'all really talking about. Yeah. You see how you see how people enjoy candy? Like, people enjoy fruit snacks. We enjoy muffins. We enjoy regular cow milk. We enjoy chocolate. Did you enjoy the bitch eating a fucking cat? You motherfucker. So you wanna ruin appetites? So just go ahead and ruin the fucking appetite then. Now the millionaires that own the grocery stores, now they want y'all niggas dead. Little do you know, they beefing with the farmers. The farmers already has the grave dug up for them niggas. How about that? Just in case you thought I was some type of bitch ass nigga, talk to a nigga that dug a grave before. Me, okay? The farmers already got the fucking graves dug already. 6 feet. Nice and wide. Now, I got your attention, right? All you want to do is sue this shit out you. And if you one of those ill-ass supervisors or managers, district managers, that go hard for the brand because you want to own a franchise, your ass is going to be the one to end up in that 6-foot shit. Easy. That's how that shit goes. That's how real that shit is. I'm dead serious. This is why other states is not as free as New York. Word. Yeah. All of them movie things, all of the movies, they showing you what can happen in your state, in the town near you, in a city. You don't think they want to nuke Chicago for that shit? All them shootings? You letting them people getting all them guns? All them babies? All them kids? You don't think another government wants to nuke the shit out of Chicago for that shit? Are you kidding me? I'll be the first one to tell you because I feel that fucking way about them. And 75% of them niggas is related to us. Bloodline like a motherfucker. Whether they on each other's side or killing each other, it don't matter. Still want them niggas nuked. Fuck it. Don't scare me with no fucking trees. And listen, and like I said, weather, right? Weather, it happens. You had the coronavirus. It happens every 100 years. It's just a new type of air. SARS pneumonia is not what you think. So calm down. It's air. It actually gets you stronger. SARS pneumonia is in disinfected. It's in every fucking thing. It's in steroids. It's in your pets and animals. It's everywhere. So don't panic. When it's too strong, right? It creates an electric effect. It's like an electric germ. So it dries you out. You'll get gastroenteritis and you'll get the flu at the same fucking time. That's why you die. Understand that. All of these medicines is chemicals just to push shit out your body because you didn't put enough oxygen in your body as long and as much as you put water in your body. You didn't do the same thing either. You put that alcohol. You put that shit in your body. That's what you did. Yeah, that right there, that alcohol, you see? You see right here what I'm pointing to? That's the alcohol. You didn't put no oxygen in water for them years. So eventually you're going to dry out. That's why people's eyes turn white. They shrivel up. Blood circulation happens. There's nothing new under the sun or fucking under the moon. There's nothing old either. All of that shit is natural. Even if you have a tapeworm, even if a worm crawled into your eye, your nose, or your ear and got into your stomach, you can still get this shit out. You feel what I'm saying? Without doing nothing too over the top. And then your insides will heal, it'll repair themselves. Because of what? The back of your brain, the reptilian sensory, like I've been talking about. So there's no fucking glitch. If you live by the mountains and there's elevation, the snow from the clouds could create a quick ass rainstorm or snowstorm. That shit is called precipitation. Fucking glitch. There's no glitch. The glitch is Kamala letting the immigrants come and bite off a fucking seagull's head. That's the glitch. Not a shadow of a tree, and this shit might be laughing. Now you're rubbing niggas the wrong way. You're stepping into the wrong realm, bitch. That's what needs to be corrected. Right there. That's the fucked up shit right there. Yup. People are walking around picking cigarettes off the floor and smoking them now. Something done fucked him up. There's a kid out here, he was sane in high school and middle school. He's insane now. He's insane. If people don't know, you can get hit the wrong way. You can get put to sleep and wake up retarded. Dead serious. There are grown people that are now autistic that lived all of their lives. They're about 48, 49, had a car accident. He's autistic now for the rest of his life. Understand that. You see what I'm saying? It's not something you're always born with. It's not. And to be honest and truthful, the reason why he's autistic after the accident is because he lost too much air. He lost too much energy. He didn't have enough air to brace himself to hold the energy for something that he went through. He went his whole life doing whatever. That's what happens when you do something the wrong way. Word. Look what y'all posting. Come on, man. Y'all wildin'. Y'all still feeding the beast. So you guilty. Individually, you're guilty. This is the beast. The cyber Satan. Y'all are slow. This is the Project Bluebeam cyber Satan situation. I told you, descriptive detail. Y'all gotta understand that. Oh yeah, and for the Brick Baby situation, for you to give Eric Holder your name, that's some real short shit. Like that, like you kind of short for that. Like I'm just saying, for you to know him and now you got a platform, you kind of stunting on him or whatever. But he was really a shooter. I mean, if Brick Baby wasn't, if you got homies, listen, Brick Baby, if you got homies that's with the smoke and with the static, right? You as a person should act different and talk different. I'm just letting you know that. Off the rip, you should act and talk different. To me, you come off like you blood, just saying you Crip. I'm just saying. I don't know you from a can of paint or whatever. Content been exchanged or whatever. Watched the view or whatever. And answers has been answered. But my man name is Shitty G and you Shitty Cuz. So this is a game also. I remember y'all game. I'm 38. You feel me? So everybody that got down, you be watching what I'm talking about, and then watch what I'm talking about. You feel me? Because y'all all scared of somebody. All I see is an Italian white man with a religion. That's all I see. You can't be giving your name, putting your name on somebody else's buzz, cuz. I'm just saying. I'll be the first one to tell you. If you Shitty G and he Shitty Cuz, how would you feel? That's my point. That is my point, dog. Now you up here, you feel me? Popping shit. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Popping shit. You ain't pop on whack 100 yet. Not yet. But y'all over there giving Poetic Flacco a hard time. And I knew Poetic Flacco when he was a kid. So I hate to burst your bubble, but y'all niggas is... I lost respect for the West Coast. So I hand it there. You feel me? Because Brick Baby, you couldn't come over here doing that shit. Neither could Almighty Suspect. Neither could Shaw. Y'all niggas could not come over here and do that shit to Poetic Flacco in front of me. Truth be told. And he's standing on business. Holding it down for Africa. And he on the West Coast. You feel me? Y'all keep saying y'all don't fuck with him. And when he throw that gay persona shit at y'all, cause he saying something to y'all, y'all ain't never press him. You had Whack 100 try to press him on some different shit. Come on, I see right through that. He disabled 100%. He already disabled just trying to get a job. He pulling y'all card on something because y'all still ain't stand on business. Y'all not. Y'all just pressing him. You feel me? The unnecessary shit. Ain't niggas is never going to really get along. I want him to mash your little ass out. Period, point blank. I'll be the first one to tell you. Yeah, Suspect, I want him to mash y'all niggas out. Y'all too sometimey. Feel me? I gotta teach the Crips on the left coast how the Crips on the West Coast, you know? Y'all really don't understand that gray shit, my nigga. We always behind, right? I know that trick too. If we not the right, we the left one, right? Okay. Yeah, y'all graying them. I'm showing it. Y'all graying them. Is y'all niggas Crip or what is y'all niggas? Y'all already picked up on he blood. Like, so what is it? Why all of that shit? Just make good content. Stop trying to sell a different type of audience. You're trying to scare the nigga with a disability. The nigga really has a disability, though. And you just keep trying to scare the nigga. Press the nigga. Scare the nigga. Press the nigga. Disrespect the nigga. For what? Feel me? My advice to Flacco, you should call them niggas faggots. Word. Right on screen. Dead ass. You don't even need that platform. All they gonna do is just hate on they just gonna hate on you if you leave. If you make your own channel, they just gonna hate on you. It's like you under arrest. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Flacco's family can get in contact with the police and show that behavior that y'all showing to him. They can make a phone call in Dakota and complain about that shit. And then those police will call LA police and they'll come for y'all asses about that shit. Y'all forgot YouTube is not for this. And all this talking, being that this is the new phone, this is how we talk, because YouTube is not what it is no more. And I don't give a fuck either. All of that, y'all got that pitch, this is for entertainment purposes only, this, that, and the third. It still does not fucking matter. That shit does not matter. All of that, the views and opinions expressed by such and such is not the... That shit does not fucking matter. You're wasting your breath. You are being held hostage, Flacco. You understand that? They're humiliating you for California. I don't think you understand that. I don't think you understand that you was in the presence of me, right? A long ass time ago. Before you seen Nick Cannon, before you seen DDG. I'm talking about 2004. Yeah, 2004. I'm talking about this is a long ass time ago, right? Yeah. Sit down. 20 years ago. Sit all the way down. What are we really doing here? You're not making that much money. You're working off of credit cards. That's what the next move is. The next move is to shut all that scam shit down. And everything that you made and brought, you fucking owe. That's the next step. I'm just a co-worker. I'm y'all niggas co-workers. I'm your co-worker. Look at me, honestly. Look how I caught y'all at the end. At the back end of everything. Flacco, I'm older than you. The fuck? Look what happened. You was in White Plains, New York. Kai was in White Plains, New York. Federal. That's federal. White Plains, New York, the birth city of New York. That's federal. You see how y'all underestimated it? You see how them real lizard people is over here? Them people that look like owls is over here? Y'all underestimated that shit. You thought you was in Hollywood, you thought you could see it all. You got over here, you seen that this shit was the Tales from the Crypt. Yeah. I'm just saying. To call that man Shitty Cuz and his name is Shitty G, and your name is Shitty Cuz, nigga, I can't respect it, nigga. I don't care if you a click, a set, or nothing, nigga. You address that nigga who he is. It ain't no we in that. Was no we in that. You wasn't there. That's what y'all, and you were tight. I'm dead serious. You were tight. Dead serious. I feel so bad for Eric Holder. I know exactly who he is in the hood. You know, you got a friend that reminds you, so I know exactly who he is. And I know exactly who you are too, yo. For real.